Okay, so one night I was finishing one of my favorite shows, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It was great. And after I finished the show, I noticed there was a little ant on the floor, and it's like, oh, I should go kill that. So I took a paper towel, I went, smushed it, and threw it away. And then I noticed there was another one, and I was like, shoot, another one. So I grabbed another paper towel, smushed it, and threw it away. But while I was getting that paper towel, I was in my kitchen and saw that the entire floor was covered in bugs, and it was late at night. It was 11 something. I was like, oh shoot, I don't know what to do. And I was the only one home. And so I called my mom and I was like, Mom, what do I do? And she suggested that I get some Raid. And I was thinking that these were termites. So it's like, okay, I'll just try to figure something out. So I went to CVS because it's one of the only things that's open. So I go there and I can't figure out which of the Raid cans to use because they're all kind of trying to avoid saying termite because it gets a little difficult termites. And the lights flicker and CVS says we're closing soon. So I'm like, okay, I just gotta get one of these and go. So I decide to head to the self checkout, and then the alarms start going off and blaring, and I look around and there's no one else inside CVS except for me, and I am locked inside. So I realize if I could just open the doors, but if I did that, it would look like I'm stealing something. So I decide to call the police on myself instead. They asked me what my emergency is. They're like, hey, I got locked inside CVS, and they're like, I can hear the alarms. So they sent an awesome, nice Polynesian police officer to come pick me up. And I opened the door for him, and he's like, hey, what's going on? He's like, I'm just trying to buy insecticide. And I don't think anyone would try to rob the store 5 to 8 minutes after it closed. Somebody, I guess, was just really in a hurry to get home. But the guy's like, hey, you still want to buy the insecticide? I'm like, nah, I'll just go to Walgreens. They're still open past 12. So I go to Walgreens, and it turns out that the type of bugs in our apartment you shouldn't even spray. So it's kind of all a waste of time. And my roommates were taking care of it while I was gone. And so that was kind of just a crazy night. And I needed a break. I needed a big break that night. So I went home and I just went straight to sleep. And we called management. They figured it all out in the morning. And that is how I resolved that problem.